Hello, my name is Taylor. Welcome to my channel. Today's video, I'm going to be picking out the books that I hope to read in July. And if you missed my TBR video from last month, I actually played a TBR game, which was Lucy from Lucy Chronicles TBR Uno game. And I had so much fun doing that. So I wanted to do something fun this time around. And I was thinking maybe I could use my TBR jar that I typically use differently. Or I thought about making my own TBR game, which would require a lot of work, but I actually ran across the Deck of TBRathon that's going to be happening in July, and I just thought that was perfect timing and looked really fun, and a lot of my friends have participated in the past, and it's also competitive, so it just looked really fun. So this readathon is put on by Becca Books and Bujo and Chloe from Always Booked. So I will have their channels and announcement videos linked below so you can go check them out in case you're interested in playing along as well. So the way the readathon works is that you pick your books for the month based on a deck of cards and you have different points. So there's 3 prompts per card that they have. I'll put the board, I guess it'll be over here, the board up. And so the first prompt is easier, so it's 1 point, and then there's like a medium hard one that's 3 points, and then the hardest one is worth 5 points. So you're supposed to read as many books as you can to get as most points as you can for your team. There are 4 teams, and I chose the Hearts team as my team because it fit me the most. So if you're on the Team Hearts, let me know. I have pre-shuffled these off camera, so I'm ready to go. So let's pick out our first card. The suit does not matter. It's at the, I think, value of the card is what matters. So first card is a 7. So a 7 means it's a poll. Oh, yay. I love polls. So for 1 point is the title, 3 points is for author, and 5 points it's for an emoji. So, or use of emoji in the poll. So I will probably put that up on my YouTube community tab, and I'll give it like a day or two, and I will put it up on the screen so you will know before I do what what that book will be. So let's get into this. So that's one. Second card is a king. All right, a king is a random generator. So let's go ahead and do that. So 1 point is for a color, 3 points is for a letter, or 5 points is for a number. So I went back and I watched Becca's explanation of what this prompt means because I was interpreting it as number in the title, and I only have 1 book on my shelves that would work for that, so that kind of defeats the purpose of having a random number generator. So she said that you can be as creative as you want to be. So what I decided to do, I started from here on down. These are all books, most of them. This is one that I've already read. All these books I have not yet read, and I counted ones that are either standalones or that I counted book 1 in the series. I don't want to just start in the middle of a random series because this is all one series and I don't want to start in the middle. I'm a linear girl. So I counted 53 books. So I pulled up a random generator. This will be fun because I've never done a completely random book before. So I'm a little bit nervous. So here we go. Generate between 1 and 53. I got 46. So that's a lot of counting. Well, I could just start from the back, make it easier, smarter, not harder. Okay, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46. Oh, 46. Okay. Interesting pick. The Princess by Lori Wick. Isn't this edition just so cute? Does not have anything on the back. I know this is a classic. It says modern day tale of royalty, romance, and honor. I know this is considered basically a Christian classic at this point. It was first written in 1973. So, you know, I love royalty stories, so hopefully I will like this, but it seems relatively short. So yeah, this is my book number 2. Card number 3. 4. Number 4 is author. 1 point is favorite author, 3 points is new to you author, 5 points is multiple authors. I think I'm actually going to go with the 5 points, multiple authors, because I've really been wanting to read A Founding Mother by Stephanie Dray and Laura Kamoe. This just recently came out. It's a book about Abigail Adams. The cover is gorgeous, and I've heard some really good things about it so far. It seems to be appropriate for July because she's a founding mother. So I'm going to say that one. Pick number 4, an ace. I think that's a really good one. I think that's a mood read. Where's that? Ace is a free pick and it's 5 points. Yes. Okay. I'm going to wait till the end to pick that one to see if there's anyone that I just want to plug in there. So I'll put a hold on that one. So let's pick another one. A 2. 2 is other readathons. Yay, I'm so excited I get to do this one. Okay, so one point is Hot Cocoa and Books Summer Bingo, which I am already trying to do. 3 points is Sunrise on the Readathon, which is a Hunger Games themed readathon. And 5 is Big Book Summer. Oh, there is a book that I'm thinking of that I could read for Big Book Summer that it was from last month. I don't think I'm going to finish it for June. Let me make sure that I can count it, and I think I might try that one because it's 5 points, so I'm trying to get as much points as I can for my team. Otherwise, I may just do 1 point for Victoria's Bingo, so let me look. Okay, so I am going to try and read As Sure as the Dawn by Francine Rivers. I'm sad that I won't be able to finish it in time for Oshina's book club for June, but I do plan on going back to rewatch her live stream book club discussion whenever she gets it up. But I do want to finish out this series. So I'm going to say As Sure as the Dawn to count for Big Book Summer. I'm not really participating exactly in that readathon. I'm just trying to read at least one big book for the summer. So this is what I'll say for book number 4. Card number 5. A 3. All right. What is 3? 3 is birthday because it's Becca's birthday for the month of July. 1 point is birthplace, 3 points is birth month, 5 points is birth year. So this is it's set in your birthplace. She said it could be just like the U.S. is generally speaking, or I was born in South Carolina, or I could pick a book set in South Carolina. I don't know if I have one set in South Carolina. I have to look. Or I could do the birth month. I was born in February, or the birth year, which was 1995. I don't know if I have any books published that year. I'll look and see. Okay, so for all these books that I want to read, I was looking up the month they were published, and most of them were published in May or June. I think there was one in like October. So I just happened to glance over. This is one of the books I wanted to read because it's a buddy read with Whitney from Whitney Marie Reads, and that is Shepherding a Child's Heart by Ted Tripp. And I looked in the inside cover because I know this is a revised edition, but I thought, well, maybe the original publication year, just maybe that's it. And when you know it, 1995. So I'm counting it. It's been in existence since 1995. This is just newer and better. So I have to read it anyway with Whitney, and I got to get caught up with her. She started reading it before and invited me to join her, so I got to get caught up to her. But I need to read this, so I'm going to count it. Okay, this is the last pick, and this TBR is not going any which way I thought it would. I haven't got hardly any of my priorities on here, so we'll see how this month goes. But last card is a Jack. I had to think for a second. All right. A Jack is emotions. 1 point is a happy book. 3 points is a scared book. 5 points is a sad book. So I don't typically gravitate towards sad books. I don't really do books that make me scared. So I'm going to go with the happy. I've been doing all these 5-point books. So I'm just going to go with the low-hanging fruit here. Well, I don't know if this one would count because it's about the Bastille Day, which I think would probably be sad. Okay, so I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to take it back. I am going to try and read a sad book because I'm already supposed to be reading it. If it doesn't work out for the sad prompt, maybe it's a happy book. If not, I will pick something else on the fly. So I'm going to say for 5 points, To Crown with Liberty, and I need to know the author's name. Hold on. By Karen Ullo, U-L-L-O. So like I said, this is set during Bastille Day. I don't really know much about it other than the fact that it's a pretty cover. And I saw that Tammy had wanted to read this. And I had asked her last year if she wanted a buddy read it. And I was a poor buddy reader and had to postpone it. And so now here we are a year later, and I am bound and determined this book is going to be read this month with Tammy. So it's going to go on the list. It's going to be read. So I also need to read A Scandal in Bohemia by Arthur Conan Doyle. This is the next book that Alma and I are reading together in the Sherlock Holmes mystery series. So there's PI in July readathon going on. So that is our effort in participating in that, reading a private investigator type novel. And Sherlock Holmes books is one of the prompts for that. And we've both been reading Sherlock Holmes together for a little bit now. So that's the next one in our progression. So I do need to read that. I'm looking at my list of books that I want to try to get to that I was trying to work into this game. And I was thinking, well, maybe I should pull another card. But I forgot about my ace card, which means I can pick whatever I want to. And I have really been holding on to my mermaid books that I've been wanting to read for the Mermaidathon that is hosted by the Brightside Girl. She does it every year. And I've been holding my mermaids books just for this reason. And that is happening July 6th through the 19th. And so for that one, I am going to put Awakened by Rosanna M. White. And this is so pretty, and I've heard really good things about it. I know Chrissy from Chrissy's Purple Library loves this book. And yeah, it's a Little Mermaid type story. And I know there's like 2 other books in the series as well, so I don't know if I'll be able to get to those or not, but I'm choosing this one for my ace pick. I still have my poll one that I need to do, so I'll figure out what I'm going to put in there. I may do another mermaid one. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. I think I'm going to leave it at that. I was thinking about possibly pulling another card, but I think I'm pretty happy with my lineup, so let's go over what I picked. For 7, I got a poll pick, so I will put whatever one wins up here. For King, this was a random generator, and I chose a random number generator from my shelves. And I got The Princess by Lori Wick. 4's prompt is author, and I chose multiple authors, and that is A Founding Mother. For the ace card, that is a mood read pick, and I'm choosing Awakened. For 3's prompt, that is birthday, and I chose my birth year. And for that one, it's Shepherding a Child's Heart by Ted Tripp. The last card I picked was a Jack, and that one is an emotion book. And for that one, I'm tentatively going with a sad book, which is To Crown with Liberty by Karen Ullo. So those are my picks. These are the ones I have in hard copy. Let me know if you've read any of these and if you plan on participating in TBR Deckathon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, y'all.